What's going on YouTube? 1990 Hardy 1 here. I'm going to talk about Jeff Hardy, meeting Jeff Hardy this past Sunday. I did the Day in the Life of video. It's up on my channel. You can go take a look. I believe it's called Day in the Life of 1990 Hardy 1 TNA House Show. The video after that one was my review of the TNA House Show. It's up. You can go check that out. I kind of go over it. But in this video, I'm going to talk about meeting Jeff Hardy. It's kind of the only thing. I really want to let everybody know how I felt when it happened. He wrestled the first match with Battle Royal, and the winner got a title shot at the end of the night. This is the main event for the TNA title. They versed Austin Aries. Jeff Hardy came out. Man, I was screaming. I was going crazy, standing up on my chair, and I cheered him on, and he won. I was happy. My voice was gone after that match. I was helping him, so I had to I'd go and they have intermissions in the middle of the show. They give you I think it was 30 minutes to an hour. So I went. You can see this this figure right here. I didn't get signed. They didn't. What happened is I didn't get my belt signed either. I'll tell you that story here in a minute when I get into that. But I went to that, and I brought my encyclopedia, my figure, and my belt. I put my figure and my encyclopedia back up in the truck because I wasn't gonna get signed or anything. But I brought my belt back. As you can see, Samoa Joe figure there is autographed, and I went and put that in the truck. Basically, you buy that for $30, and you get get to go backstage and have them autographed. And all we did was I bought it for $30 plus a Jeff Hardy shirt for $20. So I spent $45 on merchandise. It was a pretty good deal. We stood in line, kind of the place where it was at had a big crowd at the door. We stood there with the black curtain on the stage with the stairs. I don't know if anybody's seen what the house show looks like there. The bed curtain. There's a table. I wait in line. Samoa Joe's there. Go up to him, said hi, shook his hand, or asked. He kind of said hi. We said hi. Kind of exchanged words like that, and shook his hand. And I told him thank you and shook his hand again. Walked back out and kind of walked back to our seats. Not a real big deal, but I wanted to get a figure signed, so I just decided to do that. And there were only a certain amount of those Samoa Joe figures, and the guy that replaced Don West, I don't remember what his name is, a little kind of short, black-haired guy, said Samoa Joe didn't really want to do this, but he decided to do this here, so that was one of the deals. We had to wait at the merchandise stand before we could do anything, and then they announced signings at the tables. It was only the tag team champions, X Division knockouts, one more guy, one person. But I didn't want to spend money on the program on top of the $45 already spent. So me and my buddy bought the figure, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to go backstage and have my first signed figure. Definitely try to have these three, the two Matt Hardys, the Jeff, and the Warrior Series 1. Maybe someday I'll get it signed. But they wouldn't sign WWE stuff, basically. You had to get TNA stuff signed. Like James Storm came out and at the merchandise stand, did autographs. Seen a lady get her hat signed. You had to buy the wrestler's merchandise to get it signed. There's if anybody's seen the Bloodline 2-pack of the Hardys, the TNA with the ladder. I've seen a guy go up in the ring when they met Jeff, and he signed that. And I kicked myself in the ass for not buying other stuff, but I didn't know. They had to bring money. That's another thing. Bring money when we go to the house shows. Just bring money. Do not buy any. Well, you can bring your belts, but don't expect any WWE merchandise to get signed there. You buy the merchandise there. I could have the ticket stub or the sign get signed, but I didn't really think about it. But anyways, after the show, or before the main event, it was, I believe, Jeremy Borash, JB, said, for all you hardcore Hardy fans, stay after the show, we'll get you a surprise. My eyes got as big as bowling balls. I couldn't believe I didn't know what it was. Go out the match. After this, I had to go get. I went and got a $3.50 Pepsi, and I think it was like $3 or $4 hot dog. It was good. But we brought some Gatorade in the truck, so I went and got a drink of Gatorade and then got the pop. Voice was feeling a little bit better. Basically, I'm back in the show just with my belt, and you know, it was after the show, and he announced that Jeff Hardy's one of the most popular TNA star right now, and he was going to stay in the ring and do an autograph signing. And he had a deal. It was $20 for, you know, your whole family, your whole group that's there. He said that. I'm probably behind where the announcer's table is in WWE, probably the 4th row. I jump over there, and there was a long ass line. There's a good 1,000 people there, maybe, if close to 1,000, and most of them stood in line to get the picture with Jeff. There's no doubt I was not going to miss this. I stood in line for 20, 25, 30 minutes. If anybody knows the Atlas security from True TV, they're the security there. What happened is the guardrail between the mat, they kind of opened it up so you could kind of stand there and walk. There's an opening in the guardrail. There's a security guy there, and then I had the stairs against the ring where you start to walk in the ring. They had a security guy there, security guy in the ring, and so me and my buddy and our other buddy was there. It was 3 of us for $20. We paid the guy, and I was trying to set, and then I was gonna go through the middle rope, but I went underneath the rope. I jumped in there like I was ready. I was, you know, if you know how a big Jeff Hardy fan I am, I was eager to get in there with my belt. The first thing I did was held up it would be the left side, it'd be the left side of the belt. Ask him if he can sign it. Well, first of all, the security guy by the stairs looked at my belt and he kind of shook his head. I thought he was just like, you know, here's another Jeff Hardy fan. So I tried to hand the belt to Jeff Hardy to sign. The security guy in the ring said no because it's a WWE product. And I know Jeff saw my belt and I had the Jeff Hardy nameplate on my Intercontinental version 2 belt is what I took. And you know, he knows, he saw the nameplate and now saw I had the Hardy Boys necklace and I was decked out in Hardy Boys crap. He knew that you know, I was a really big Hardy fan. You know, he sensed it, he knew, and I could tell, you know, he was let down. So actually, my other 2 buddies, I guess they were trying to figure out if they wanted to pay for their own picture or what. But I had a legit conversation with Jeff Hardy. Basically, he asked where I was from. I was told him. He's telling me about how they had, you know, 2 shows in Oklahoma before this. And then I told him that, you know, I waited 15 years to meet him, and he thought that was really, really cool. And my other buddy that rode with us, he got in the ring and said, he said, "This is your biggest fan," and Jeff said, "I know." So that tells you out there. He knew that you know, I really meant, you know, I was really a big Hardy's fan. But he first took a picture with me. He was fixing the pose. The guy stopped him and told him, you know, there's gonna be 2 other people coming. So we took a group picture. I was one of my buddies that was there was on his left side, then Jeff, then me, then my other buddy. So Jeff kind of, you know, put his arm, I guess, around my back, I believe. But it was pretty cool. It was really, really nice, down to earth guy, nicest guy. He was, you know, I've met 3 wrestlers. I met Chris Jericho at autograph signing. I met JTG behind the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I met Jeff at the picture in the ring. Out of 3, all three of those were nice. Jericho was real nice. JTG took his time and you know, took a picture and signed my spinning belt. Jeff was by far not the nicest one I've met. Samoa Joe, when I met him backstage that night, he was real nice. You know, I got the figure there, and Jeff was down to earth. He was nice. When I stepped in the ring mat, I guess the padded part was like memory foam. It was probably about that thick of memory foam. When I stepped in, I could feel it. Like, this is pretty crazy. The ring ropes were pretty stiff. They kind of reminded me of a PVC pipe wrapped in tape. It's, you know, it's not that big. It's, you know, like, you know, that big. It's kind of stiff. To me, it was. I got in the ring and paid the $20. Got a group picture, and my other buddies, they got a copy already. So I just gave them, or they got a copy of the picture. So yeah, my buddy, you know, they already had it. Another guy I didn't mention in this video, in my my review video was Earl Hebner. He was doing autographs and pictures while people was meeting, or after the show, while people was meeting Jeff Hardy. So my buddy goes over there, takes a picture while in line, tells him, "You screwed Brett." And we chanted that during the show, and he kind of, me and him, we were chanting, "You screwed Brett." He looked at us and he did this. He nodded his head. Yes, it's pretty funny. So he went over there and said that, and Earl Hebner told me, he said, "Yes, I did." And I thought that was pretty funny. So I took a picture with him, put the guy the money. Really good, regular picture you really get. I don't know what size that is. Exited around. I fixed and leave. Got a picture with Earl Hebner, real nice guy. He said, "What do you want?" I went up to him. He's like, "What do you want?" I said, "I want a picture." He said, "Why?" I was like, "Because I just do." He was like, "Oh, come on." Puts his hand around me. He's a real nice guy. Puts his hand around me. First referee I met was Earl Hebner, so he was the first one. He's a real nice guy. Thanked him, kind of shook his hand. I was thinking about him signing my Intercontinental, but that belt that I have, the Intercontinental version 2, is gonna have one autograph only. It'll be Jeff Hardy. I guess I'm gonna have to let him autograph it outside TNA, Wrestle Reunion or something. I don't know. I just have to. Maybe an Impact. I don't know if they're that strict at Impact. I guess they are. But Mickey James wasn't there. I brought the poster. Basically, what I brought in was this Jeff Hardy figure and the encyclopedia. I had a bag full of that big Hardy Boys poster. I didn't want to bring all that stuff in, so I brought those two. Didn't even get those signed, so I put those up at intermission, like I said. But all in all, it was a good show. JB said that they were the loudest fans out of the 3 cities they toured. Enid, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa that I went to were the loudest fans. He said he's going to go to the headquarters or whatever and see if Tulsa can get a pay-per-view, TNA pay-per-view. If that happens, I'll definitely be there. Maybe I can get maybe it'll be like Lockdown or Bound for Glory or something real good. Get the VIP crap. Maybe I can meet Jeff again. Maybe he'll remember me. But I did tweet the pictures to Samoa Joe, me and Samoa Joe, and then I tweeted to Earl Hebner earlier today, and Jeff Hardy. And none of them's responded. I don't think Jeff will, but I know Jeff will see it on his Twitter, and maybe he'll remember. But I thought it was pretty neat that he could, that he definitely knew and sensed that, I'm a real big Hardy's fan, and I really do like Jeff, and I thought he was cool, down to earth. If anybody ever gets a chance to meet Jeff, go ahead. It's probably won't be my last time meeting him. I'd love to meet him again. So I saw Matt wrestle, I saw Jeff wrestle, I met Jeff. Now I gotta meet Matt. I don't know, he's doing the little tour he does. Maybe he'll come close, and I don't know. Saw Matt live wrestle in 2009 on a Superstars taping. Pretty neat. But that's my thoughts. If you ever met Jeff at whether it's pay-per-view or outside TNA or whatever, leave your thoughts below. Tell me if you had a good time or a bad experience. I know what I've heard is people had just a really good time meeting him. He's not even a dick or anything, but if you watch this, I know he has a YouTube channel. I'll put his name in the tags. Thank you for achieving my goal and dream. I want to meet you again. Can't wait. Hopefully I can get your figure signed. I wanted my belt signed. I know you wanted to sign it real bad, but the security wouldn't let you. So on this video, before I drag it on any longer, like I said, comment below if you ever met Jeff, and if you had any, if you were at the Tulsa show, comment below. I like to see. I know I saw one guy, I don't know his YouTube name, or if he has a YouTube channel, but he said he watches my YouTube. He watched my YouTube video that I was going to be here. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. And so go back and watch my day in the life of my review and all that good stuff. And so I'll catch everybody later.